In the vast blue of our planet's oceans, a world teeming with life and mystery, two predators have long ruled, the great white shark and the orca. These magnificent creatures are the undisputed kings of their realms. The great white, with its torpedo body and serrated teeth, has inspired awe and fear for millions of years. Its sheer power and hunting prowess make it a formidable force in the ocean, but the orca, the largest member of the dolphin family, is just as formidable, renowned for intelligence, teamwork, and adaptability. These social animals are known for their complex hunting strategies and strong family bonds. Orcas live in pods, communicate with complex sounds, and hunt everything from fish to whales. Their ability to work together in coordinated attacks makes them one of the ocean's most efficient predators. For years, scientists thought these two apex predators avoided each other, each reigning over separate domains. The great white shark patrolled the open waters, while the orca dominated the coastal regions. But recent events off South Africa have shattered that belief. Encounters between these giants are becoming more frequent, challenging our understanding of their behaviors. A new chapter is unfolding, one where the balance of power is shifting, and even the mightiest can be dethroned. The interactions between these predators are rewriting the rules of the ocean. The ocean's hierarchy is being redrawn before our eyes. As we continue to study these fascinating creatures, we gain deeper insights into the ever-changing dynamics of marine life. Along South Africa's coast, two orcas, port and starboard, have become infamous. Their collapsed dorsal fins make them instantly recognizable, but it's their behavior that truly sets them apart. Unlike other orcas, port and starboard specialize in hunting great white sharks. Since 2017, they've been linked to the deaths of at least 8 great whites, targeting the shark's nutrient-rich livers with surgical precision. This specialized feeding shows remarkable intelligence and coordination. Their arrival has sparked fear among great whites, who now wash ashore with telltale wounds. In just a few years, these two orcas have become the most feared predators in these waters. Their presence alone is enough to change the behavior of an entire shark population. The reign of the great white is under siege. The impact of port and starboard on great white sharks is nothing short of dramatic, sending shockwaves through the entire marine ecosystem. These two legendary orcas have become infamous for their unique hunting tactics, targeting the very apex predators that once ruled these waters. When these orcas enter traditional shark hunting grounds, the great whites don't fight, they flee. The mere presence of port and starboard is enough to trigger a mass exodus, as if the sharks sense an unstoppable force has arrived. Entire populations vanish almost overnight, abandoning prime feeding areas for weeks or even months. The sudden emptiness is striking, transforming once thriving hunting grounds into underwater ghost towns. The fear is so intense, it overrides the shark's instinct to stay near their favorite prey. Even the promise of a meal can't compete with the terror these orcas inspire, forcing sharks to leave behind easy food and safety. This is a classic landscape of fear. A top predator shaping the ecosystem not just by hunting, but by inspiring terror. The orca's influence ripples outward, affecting every creature in the food chain. The orcas don't need to kill every shark. Their reputation alone clears the waters. Their dominance is so complete that even a distant sighting can send shockwaves through the shark population. Once busy shark hotspots now sit eerily empty, leaving scientists and tour operators stunned. The absence of great whites is felt not just by the animals, but by the people who depend on their presence. The kings have been dethroned, not by battle, but by fear. The great whites, once the undisputed rulers, now cower in the shadows, forced to yield their territory. The ocean's balance has shifted with barely a drop of blood. The power of reputation and fear has rewritten the rules of survival in these waters. The great white's kingdom is left unguarded, a silent testament to the orca's reign and the profound impact of fear in the wild. Scientists set out to solve the mystery of the vanishing great whites. By tagging and tracking 14 sharks from 2017 to 2023, they uncovered a clear pattern. Whenever port and starboard appeared, the sharks fled, sometimes traveling hundreds of kilometers. The data proved this was no coincidence. Orca arrival directly triggered the sharks' mass exodus. This long-term study, led by Alison Towner, provided the first concrete evidence of large-scale displacement. The findings, published in the African Journal of Marine Science, showed the shark's absence was a direct response to orca presence. Modern tracking technology revealed a one-sided relationship. When faced with killer whales, great whites choose flight over fight. The ocean's true apex predator had been revealed. When great whites abandon their territory, a vacuum forms at the top of the food chain. The absence of these apex predators leaves the ocean eerily quiet, and the balance that once existed begins to unravel. Without the great whites patrolling these waters, the entire ecosystem is left in a state of flux, waiting for a new ruler to emerge. Enter the bronze whaler shark, a smaller, less powerful predator that usually avoids great whites. These agile hunters are opportunists, and with the coast now clear, they're ready to step into the spotlight. The bronze whaler is not as intimidating as the great white, but it's perfectly adapted to take advantage of this new opportunity. With the giants gone, bronze whalers have surged in number, taking over the newly available habitat. They move in schools, patrolling the kelp forests and coastal shallows, quickly establishing themselves as the new dominant force. Their presence is now felt everywhere the great whites once ruled. This shift is a textbook example of mesopredator release, where mid-level predators thrive after a top predator disappears. Freed from the threat of being hunted themselves, bronze whalers and other similar species can now hunt more boldly and expand their range, impacting the populations of their prey in unexpected ways. The local ecosystem is rapidly reorganizing, with bronze whalers changing hunting patterns and prey dynamics. Fish that once hid from great whites now face a new kind of threat, and the entire food web is being reshaped as a result. The ripple effects of this change are spreading through every layer of the marine community. For ecotourism, the bronze whaler is now the main attraction, but it's more than a simple swap. Tourists and divers are fascinated by these newcomers, but scientists are watching closely, aware that the long-term impacts of this shift are still unknown. The bronze whaler's rise is changing not just the ecosystem, but also the way people interact with these waters. The rise of the bronze whaler signals a much larger ecological shift. It's a sign that the ocean is constantly adapting, and that even the most established hierarchies can be upended in the blink of an eye. The dominance of a new predator brings both opportunities and challenges for every creature in the sea. The food web is being rewritten, one predator at a time. Every link in the chain is being tested, as new relationships form, and old ones fade away. The story of the bronze whaler is just one chapter in the ever-evolving saga of life beneath the waves. The consequences are just beginning to unfold. As the ocean adjusts to its new reality, only time will reveal the true impact of this dramatic change at the top of the food chain. The departure of great whites and the rise of bronze whalers is sending shockwaves through the ecosystem. One unexpected victim, the endangered African penguin. Great whites mostly hunted seals, rarely targeting penguins. Bronze whalers, however, have a more varied diet and are known to prey on seabirds, including penguins. As bronze whalers multiply, penguin colonies face new threats. This is a classic trophic cascade. Orcas scare off great whites, bronze whalers move in, and penguins pay the price. Scientists are now closely monitoring penguin populations for signs of increased predation. The fate of these vulnerable birds may hinge on this new predator dynamic. The ripple effects of fear travel far beyond sharks. What's happening in South Africa is part of a global pattern. Similar scenes play out off California's Farallon Islands. When orcas arrive, great whites vanish. The orca's dominance is reshaping marine ecosystems worldwide. Their intelligence and adaptability allow them to develop new hunting strategies, tipping the balance of power. As climate change and human activity alter the oceans, orcas may expand their influence even further. Scientists are only beginning to understand the long-term consequences of this shift. The story of Port and Starboard is a reminder. The ocean's balance is dynamic, and even the mightiest can be forced to run. In the end, we are witnesses to a world where power is always up for grabs.